Yeah, myself, Ram. In this presentation, I'll be explaining about comparison operators in Django. So before getting into the comparison operators, let us learn what is Django. Like Django is a Python web framework in which we can develop easily and it follows MVC architecture for building the project and it also helps us to reuse the code which is already prepared. Like we need not prepare it again and again. So it follows the dry principle, don't repeat yourself. Also, the key features of Django is it works on the object relational mapping. Like we need not directly develop the database or we need not use this tedious codes to build the database. It uses Python based interaction to develop the database and handle the database. Also, it gives the admin interface for the user. Like there'll be a built-in admin interface where user can add other users or create a super user and control the database. Also, it gives enhanced security, like not the complete security, but it still supports up to some level, like SQL injection or cross-site scripting cannot be done. Also, it is applicable for large-scale applications. So let us learn how to set up a Django. Usually people install the Django software in a virtual environment and then start. Else if you want, you can install in the main directory itself by using the pip install Django command. And to start the project, there's this basic command like Django admin start project and the project name. Here I have given comparison as the project name, and after that to create the apps, like you can have several apps in one project. To create the app, we have to redirect to the next directory, like using cd change directory comparison. Like we created the comparison directory before, that is the project. Then we go into the comparison project. Then we create the apps there. So when we have entered the project directory, then we have to create the app to perform the operations or to build the websites. So the first step will be to create the app. The command is python manage.py start app and the app name. Like here I have given comparison app as the app name. And after creating the app, we have to register it in the installed apps section in the settings.py file. Like whatever or whichever apps we create in the this project, we have to include it in the installed apps section so that it can render the page, or else it will directly show the installation successful page, which is by default given by the Django organization. And this is how the directory tree looks like in the project which I am explaining. Like I've included the forms.py in the comparison app, and then the templates and the homepage.html also is included in this. And the operators which I'll be explaining are equal to, not equal to, less than, or less than equal to, greater than, or greater than equal to. Like in the code, I'll be explaining in detail how it works. Our goal is to compare two numbers using selected operator and display the result. Here, the main components are the five files, which are in the Django project. The first one is forms.py. Like this is used to take the input from the user, those two numbers. Then the use handles the submission, comparison operation, and passing the result to the home page, that is home.html website. And templates renders the form and displays the result of the comparison. Like the home.html file will be rendered by the template directory, and then when the operations performed in the forms.py will be combined and shown in the output section. urls.py is used for routing the views, and in settings.py, like as I said earlier, we update the app name. In my system, I have installed Django and virtual environment. So the first step for me is to activate the virtual environment. This is the command to activate the virtual environment, and this is the name which I have given for virtual. Now, the next step is to start the project. Now, after starting the project, we have to change the path to the project folder, then start the app. Python is if you will start at comparison and then after this we have to open the folder where we have created the yes, that is done. Let me start the virtual environment again. So yes, now this is set up. Right? We have the app, comparison app, which we created now, then the project folder. Now let me copy the code into the files, respective files, forms.py. Yes. So this is the section which I have to insert the since this is in the command line, it doesn't matter. Use.py. Yeah, you have to update the URLs in the project folder. Like now we were updating in the app folder. Now we are making changes in the project folder. Then after that, the next step, as I shown the directory tree, there should be a folder called templates under which there will be home.html page. This will be the content of home.html page. After setting up all this, we have to make migrations. Like we have made so many changes, then we have to update those changes in the database. Python manage.py make migrations. This is the command. Like it says no changes detected, but after running that command, we can see a new file is created, ddSQLite.3. Now to run the server, Python manage.py run the server. We will get the URL. On opening this URL, okay, manage the step. We have to include the app name here. Comparison. Hope this will fix the error. Yeah, now this is it. Now our website is loaded. So I'll be entering first number is 5, and the second number 5. To check whether they are equal. Yes, the result is true. Those two numbers are equal. Let me check if they are not equal. The result is false. Since those two numbers are same, it will be equal. Let me change the number and let me check whether 5 is less than or equal to 10. True, the condition is true. Let me check whether 5 is greater than or equal to 10. The result is false. I hope you understood the code and I hope you noticed where I made the mistake. I forgot to include app name in the settings.py. Like if we don't include that section, we cannot render other details. Topics which we covered today was setup of the Django and how to start the project, how to start app, and how to include the app name in the settings.py. Then also I've explained about comparison application and demonstrated the use of templates in Django, like the home.html page, which is rendering the output screen that is being explained. I hope you found this guide helpful in setting up Django. Please like this video. Thank you for watching.